Well, that's very interesting. I also understand that Amit Shah might speak to the press. He's just come out of that polling booth. We'll just cut across and listen if we understand he's going to say something.
थोड़ा नीचे करो बेटा, मैं जोर से बोलूंगा, आवाज ना करो। आज 2019 के आम चुनाव का तीसरा चरण का मतदान हो रहा है। पूरे देश भर में उत्साह के साथ लोग वोट डालने के लिए निकले हैं। गुजरात में भी 26 की 26 सीटों पर उत्साहजनक मतदान के समाचार मिल रहे हैं। मैं देश भर की सभी सीटों के मतदाताओं को अपील करना चाहता हूं। गुजरात की भी 26 की 26 सीटों के मतदाताओं को अपील करना चाहता हूं कि भारी संख्या में निकलकर लोकतंत्र के उत्सव में अपनी हिस्सेदारी दर्ज कराएं। आपका एक मत देश को सुरक्षित कर सकता है। आपका एक मत देश को समर्थ बना सकता है। आपका एक मत देश को समृद्ध बना सकता है। आपका एक मत देश को विकास की पटरी पर चढ़ा सकता है। और विशेषकर युवा और जिनको प्रथम बार मताधिकार मिला है, वो सभी मतदाताओं को मैं अपील करना चाहता हूं कि आपने भविष्य के भारत के निर्माण के लिए वोट करना है। बढ़ चढ़कर मतदान में हिस्सा दीजिए और देश की प्रगति में, देश की सुरक्षा सुनिश्चित करने में और देश के अर्थतंत्र को गति देने के लिए आप मतदान कर लोकतंत्र को सफल बनाइए। बहुत बहुत अनंत शुभकामनाओं के साथ सभी मतदाताओं का धन्यवाद।
राहुल गांधी खेल प्रकट कर रहे हैं राफेल पे इतना बोलने के बाद।
चलिए
सर 26 में से 26 अमित भाई 26 में से 26
BJP Party President Amit Shah speaking with the press right outside the polling station after he's just voted, of course, that big prestige seat of Gandhinagar, the Ahmedabad seat, which used to be with L.K. Advani. It was slightly worrying for a lot of old party loyalists that L.K. Advani was not given a ticket, and this was not, I mean, the retirement was not voluntary, and perhaps that was what people found a little worrying there. And Amit Shah deciding to contest in his place. Now, before we go to the next question, I want a quick response. Mr. Raut, what was your, review of that decision, asking Mr. Advani to step down or to step aside and to make room for Amit Shah? Because traditionally also in India, experience, and Mr. Advani is a founder of the party, there were some people who found that slightly, perhaps, unorthodox.
On emotional level, yes. It was unbecoming for Modi on one hand and Advani on the other hand. But if I am not wrong, Advani is 91.
Yes.
So if he had given the ticket, definitely he would have won the seat. Then by the time the term ends, he would have been 96.
Yes.
Perhaps could have become a world record of being oldest member of parliament.
Yes.
But at that point, I thought that it should have been Advani should have given the chance to say, I stepped down. Indication should have been given to him that better you step down. One opportunity Modi had got to make him president.
Yes.
President of India. But that was denied, and since then it was sure that he will not be allowed to contest either. If he had on his own, voluntarily, if he had retired, that would have been graceful. But it did not happen.
Yes.
So this bitterness. Logically, I don't see anything wrong in denying him the ticket. Rather, he should have surrendered his ticket
Yes.
to another person.
No, also, if we look at the performance, LK Advani had among the weakest performances in Parliament in the last term. His attendance was very bad. He did not participate in any debates. He did not ask any questions. So you're right in the sense that another term would have meant another perhaps term of inactivity from
And that
this
is
one
natural.
particular-
96-year-old man, what would he do?
Yes, yes. But Mr. Raut is right, Vinay. There was opportunity there to do this more gracefully.
Yes, I think so. And I think some bit of that grace, as Bharat sir has said, should have come from him as well. Because clearly the party had not hidden the fact that they don't want to give tickets to somebody who's above 75. Kalraj Mishra was told that in as many words. Sumitra Mahajan was told in as many words. Murli Manoj Joshi. So
Sushma Swaraj sort of decided
Sushma
to
Swaraj
step
decided
down
on health grounds. She's not
specifically.
75.
grounds,
Yes,
She's
yes.
much younger.
Yes.
I mean, though I must say that he's 91, but he's fitter than a 19-year-old. You know, he's very fit. There's no doubt.
That is grace of God. That is grace
But
of
yeah, no, he's really fit. I mean, his activity level, energy level is still
Yes.
very high.
Yes.
But having said that, I think that the way it was done was obviously not very good, and that's been the case ever since Mr. Modi took over charge. In that sense, I mean, Advani has been slighted in some sense more than enough. I mean, this
Yes.
so-called Margdarshan Mandal has never really met ever. I mean, since it was formed. So clearly, that was a message sent in 2014 itself. It's not something that they're doing right now.
Yes.
But one thing I wanted to add to it. You know, Mr. Advani's electoral performance has never been that huge ever. Even in '96, he contested from New Delhi. He won in a seat against Rajesh Khanna by 1,500 votes. He nearly lost. So it's not as if Mr. Advani has thrown back some huge victories. He's had tight contests in
And
the
he
past.
lost in because, what's his name? Manju Mohan,
Yes.
the socialist.
Yes.
She